So step one is security clearance. And for the people that might not know, and for the people that might not know, a security and for the people that might not know, a security clearance permits access to classified national security information. The U.S. government provides this clearance only to federal employees and contractors whose jobs require secure access. Even with security clearance, an employee or contractor must prove their need to know to secure information before receiving access. And the three levels of security clearance you need to be worried about is confidential, secret, and top secret. So this website is clearancejobs.com. You can go here to see all your cleared positions, IT, and others related. So in your job description or job search rather, you will need to add in ability to obtain secret clearance if you do not have a secret clearance already. And for experience, you're going to want to put in less than 2 years. Junior help desk technician. So right here it says top skills and details. Must have Comptia Security Plus certification and have the ability to obtain a secret clearance. Right there, number one. So the first certification I recommend you getting is your Security Plus. So right now we're in January, so anybody that's seeing this video after will need to be taking the 701 more than likely. Security Plus is a global certification that validates the baseline skills necessary to perform core security functions and pursue an IT security career. Now you can go through and click all these buttons and do your own research. What I'm more worried about is the exam details. So right now, the Security Plus for one voucher is $392. Now, if you fail, you will have to pay that again. Now, what I recommend is getting the what I recommend is getting the Security Plus basic bundle. This includes the exam voucher plus a retake. So if you fail the exam the first time, you will be able to take the exam again without paying that 392. But instead this time you will be paying 565. Now, the way that I studied for the exam was I watched all of Professor Messer. So if you're looking and you're following right now, go ahead and subscribe to his YouTube channel. And he has a full course for free on the Security Plus. So you go around down here. So if you go down here, scroll down to Comptia SY0 Tax 701 Security Plus Training. There's 121 videos for free, right? So you look over here, here's all the videos. You can scroll through and see all this stuff, all the key different chapters you're going to be learning about. That so blockchain technology, that's actually new. So they're adding stuff every year. This is normal. They always add stuff because IT is constantly changing. So the next resource that I recommend to people is going on Amazon and following. And so the next resource I recommend is going on Amazon and typing in Security Plus SY0 Tax 701. And what you're going to be looking for is an all-in-one guide. It's going to teach you everything you need to know and go over every topic that's covered in the exam. So for me, I would go for something like this by Mike Chappell, Comptia Security Plus Study Guide with over 500 test questions. This is something I would recommend to my mentees or anybody that I'm talking to about how would they get into IT. Okay. So the next chapter is resumes. So after you've taken your Security Plus, after you've been applying, after you've done everything you needed to do, in the meantime, you need to have your resume set up so that you can apply to these jobs and potentially land a position as soon as possible. Now, there are certain terms and skills that are going to stand out to recruiters and hiring managers that you're going to need to learn and then input into your resume. So right now we're looking at a sample template on Google that you can search in yourself and look up. So I'm going to highlight a couple of terms that you can look at that can help you land your job. So first one in here I see is end user training, technical troubleshooting, system upgrades, security backup, that's a good one. Virus detection, and virus detection, removal, prevention. That would be something good to know. Platforms, Windows platforms. You see here, they have Windows. It's very good if you have Linux and Windows. That will get you in the door immediately. Networking. If you know this is even great. Also, for me, in my opinion, you have two sides. You have two sides to choose from when you're coming out of the help desk. Either you're going to go the system administrator route or you're going to go the networking route. Now, if you want to get all the terms that I recommend that you learn and put on your resume, you can purchase my ebook. I'm going to put the link in the description so you can have my sample resume and all the terms and stuff that you need. Also, one tip, I'll give y'all one tip. You need to come up with your own bullet points. You don't want to go in and copy from the job description. It's just not going to get picked up, and the hiring manager and recruiter are going to see it. It's going to make your resume look fake. So here are the top 5 resources that I recommend you making a profile and saving your user data so that you can go back and forth and help you in the job or acquisition process. So these are the top 5 resources I recommend you using to help you get your first job. So first is Indeed. You can come up here, help desk. So you can come up here and put in help desk entry level, because my assumption is that you don't have any experience and this is going to be your first GovTech position. So you put in help desk entry level, and you're going to want to put secret. So as we're seeing here, entry level help desk support. Let's go look at this real quick. It's in Washington, D.C. and you need an active DoD secret clearance required. Now, just because it says that, that does not mean you do not apply to the job. You still want to give yourself chances. And they might just want you. They might even sponsor your clearance. Some companies do, some companies don't. It's better to try than to not try. The next is LinkedIn. You're going to want a LinkedIn profile so you can connect with other people in the field and also connect with recruiters who can set you up and put you in front of hiring managers faster. And they're going to have all the jobs that they're given, and they will see if you are a good fit for the position and recommend those positions to you. And more than likely, if you're getting an interview, especially at this level, you're more than likely going to get it. So the main objective is getting the interview. The more people you get in front of, the better. It's a numbers game. And then you have clearancejobs.com. As I showed before, this gives you all the cleared jobs from IT to construction or whatever. And then you have Comptia.org, where you can go and buy your exam vouchers, look at study guides, anything you need from there. And then last but not least, YouTube. You could look up any term. A lot of this stuff is already up here. You just don't know what to look at. So this is another page I recommend you subscribing to, Kobu Man. He goes over all the help desk tier 1 skills programs, tickets, examples that you will go through and experience in your first help desk job. So if you're already seeing it here, it's going to be easy to talk to a recruiter when they're not even expecting you to have any experience, right? So that wraps up that. And then so when it comes to boot camps, you might want to consider going to a boot camp, doing a boot camp if you don't have any experience with IT, like you don't know what an IP address is, you don't know what PowerShell is, like if you have literally zero technical experience and knowledge, you probably more than likely need to do a boot camp. But if you're someone like me, you've probably been a gamer your whole life. You experienced, Ethernet cores, routers, upgrading your computer by yourself, handling printer issues at home. Then you might not need a boot camp. You're already on your way. But the first boot camp I would recommend is Course Careers. They have different courses. They have technical sales. They have tech sales, IT. user interface, user experience, human resources, software development, data analytics. So you have a couple things you can choose from here. And I believe the prices are pretty fair. I believe it's like $500 for, see, so for IT, the fee is $500. And 4 to 12 weeks. That's not bad. $500 to do a boot camp, and you can get some real experience. You could put that on your resume. That looks really good. Um, and I'll be linking my affiliate link for Course Careers down below in the description also. And the second one is Yellowtail Tech. I've been seeing Simone Bees talk a lot about this program, this company. So I'm throwing it out there to as a resource for people to go and look for it for themselves. I don't have much experience with this company, but it's worth a try. So that about wraps it up. And if you want the full step-by-step guide that I made before, I will have the link to my ebook below. It's Barry Fisherman. I'm out.